It's a junky, you know. What am I doing?
Lying? Really badly?
Yeah. I thought that, what's in the box is gonna make you really uncomfortable.
Will it?
I don't know.
Well, you want to find out?
It's some stuff that, the housekeeper from Fairwinds brought over.
What kind of stuff?
Yeah, stuff that Rosanna was keeping. I mean, I haven't been through all of it, but none of it seems really important, you know. It's just some postcards and some photos.
Of who?
Me. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable are you?
I'm surprisingly okay. How are you?
Going through this stuff, it made me realize that the time that Rosanna and I spent apart, you know, when she was running away from me and when I was pushing her away, there was still a connection there. Even though I pretended that there wasn't.
Paul was here when I got in today, badgering people for answers about Rosanna, trying to look at Craig's case file. He's obsessed with her, Emily.
I don't know how to ask you this. Without sounding like the kind of woman you might not want to be living with.
Hey, we promised each other that we would never sugarcoat anything, so just, you know, if you got something to say it.
I know that you have a connection to Rosanna. And I understand that something like that doesn't go away overnight. But are you sure holding on to this is a good thing?
Em, I'm not great at doing things that are good for me.
Rosanna's in really bad shape. She may never recover. What, are you going to spend the rest of your life emotionally tied to a woman who... I know I'm probably being selfish, but I don't care. I care about you, and I don't want to watch you torture yourself.
The torture is not knowing what led up to the accident. I mean, if you had heard her voice, Em, if you had heard the fear in her voice, and she was trying so hard to tell me something, you know, and then Craig ran her off the road, and that was the end of that.
Well, you couldn't have saved her.
If I had gotten to her before he had, she would have had a chance to tell me what she wanted to say, and I would give anything in the world to know what that was.
Then let me help you. Let me help you figure it out. Okay, it looks good.
Over and over in my head, it's no use.
All right, well, let's...
Still don't have any
answers. Let's go through it together, and maybe we can figure it out. Rosanna must have said something about why she was so upset.
She said that it had to do with Craig, and that I would understand as soon as she told me what he'd done.
What he'd done? Something business-related? Was he keeping some sort of secret?
No, I think it had to be personal.
Well, you talked to her after the accident, right? What did she say?
Well, I don't know what she meant, but I know what she said. She said wrong foot.
Wrong, like getting off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, I think she was trying to tell me that we should be together again.
You heard that because she meant it, or because that's what you wanted to hear?
Maybe I did hear what I wanted to hear. Maybe I didn't want to hear Rosanna say that she won. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter at all now.
Why not?
Because, like you said, Rosanna could never come out of this. The important thing is that Craig paid for what he's done.
Hi, honey. Is Jennifer over here yet? I guess she's not.
What makes you think Jennifer would be here?
Because Dusty said she was on her way over here. I was going to have dinner with her, and then all of a sudden she disappeared, and he's covering for her.
Maybe Jennifer just wanted a little time by herself.
I can understand that, but do you really think it's wise for her to turn her back on the one person who has been there for her every second of the way and spend all of her time with Dustin Donovan?
Dusty did deliver her baby. I'm sure she's very grateful.
Gratitude is one thing. That doesn't make him family.
No, it doesn't make him family, but Jennifer can spend time with anyone she wants to.
But we're her family. We have to pull together to help her through this loss. We don't need any more interlopers interfering.
Do you think that I am that dumb? Do you think that I'm so stupid that I can just miss those?
Miss
The
what?
constant barrage of insults?
What are you talking about?
You just insulted Emily. Emily was there for me through this whole ordeal like a rock, which is more than I can say for you.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't pretend to be incensed. Apologize or get out and don't come back. And 2 words. 2 little words.
Emily, I wasn't trying to insult you.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
There. That wasn't so hard now, was it?
I have to find your sister. She's not eating. She has to take care of herself. Goodbye, Paul.
That was so many different things.
Thank you for that, but you didn't need to ride into my rescue.
Well, it's just completely out of line,
No,
Emily.
no more than usual. You rode in like it was the Battle of Little Bighorn or something.
Well, Custer lost. I think I won that.
Don't be glib.
I promised myself that from now on I will keep my mother in check.
Okay, you know what? We promised each other that we were going to tell each other the truth.
Wait, you don't think I'm being truthful? You don't think I'm being honest with
I
you?
think you're bending over backwards to defend me because deep down you're not ready to have me living with you.
That's so not true. Maybe. I don't know how you do that. You know, I don't know how you do that. You know what I'm doing when I don't even know what I'm doing.
I've known you most of my life. Talk to me, please.
I feel like I'm being unfair to you somehow.
Okay. So let's talk about it.
There is a part of me that wants Rosanna to recover and come back to me.
You don't think I knew that? It's obvious how you feel. I mean, I know it's why you're so obsessed about finding out what she was really trying to say and making Craig pay for what he did. I just feel awful that you couldn't tell me that.
I try to let it go. I try to be right here with you, right now. But I feel like I'm failing miserably. What happened with Rosanna isn't over for me. And honestly, I don't know how it ever will be.
So what does it mean for you and me?
I don't know. It's up to you. But if you want to leave, now's your chance. I won't stand in your way.
I'm not doing it again. I'm sort of stubborn like that.
You want to stay?
When I make up my mind to do something, I like to see it through. I'm not going anywhere unless you want me to.
I'm no fun. And I'm completely preoccupied.
I can live with that. As long as I get to distract you every once in a while.
Emily, what's in this for you?
A fresh start.
You want to make a fresh start with me?
Yeah. Because even when you're wrapped up in your own problems, you always wrap me up with you. It's been a long time since anyone's done that. And even if you're moody and preoccupied, at least you let me in.
I'm worried that won't be enough.
I want what you give me. Lots of space. Lots of affection. We need each other, Paul. Why shouldn't we have what we need?